right, good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Right off the bat, Netty is, well, N-E-T-E. Sorry. I don't know why sometimes I say a ticker, but Netty is one of them. N-E-T-E. I mean, you guys know. I mean, if you're here every day, you know the idea behind this thing. We're looking for that same type move, pull into the open, re-break out. Ideally 9:45 or later. We're looking for a pull into the market open. Looking for that confirmation move 9:45 or later. As of right now, 17 is that I would call 17 that quote unquote high a day, simply because it is that whole dollar, half dollar area. I know the official high day is 17.34, but remember, traders typically fixate on those whole dollar, half dollar areas, and that's where you're going to see, short panic as well as, a lot of the breakout buyers stepping back in on this. They got some sketchy EV news, but at the end of the day, it's when you're trading these junk dip and rips, the idea is just some sort of news. I mean, this is no swing trade. This is no multi-day, multi-week, multi-month, multi-year hold. It's just a day trade. So, Netty, top, dip, and rip as of now. Whiteboard, done. And let me save that and get it dropped in. NETE, DNR, save. Netty and documents, Netty DNR, copy, and copy shareable link, and done. Main watch for me. So what do you guys got? BNGO, beautiful gapper last night. Yvonne. So BNGO, let me get back over here. I was a little more focused on LKNCY last night. Into the afternoon, LKNCY and BNGO kind of did the same thing in the afternoon. But, I had way, way higher hopes for LKNCY, but it never got the volume. I probably should have been more focused on BNGO. BNGO was the better of the VWAP hold high day breaks. Go back to that chart yesterday on BNGO. It's that same pattern we look for. That big gainer early. Whoops. And I'll get to today. I just want to explain, yesterday. I mean BNGO, big gain early. Consolidates around VWAP. And then breaks that high day into that 2 p.m. window. And then it was a little pulled back a little bit in after hours, but then grinded. I got to get on Khan Academy and retake some basic grammar. It ground up in after hours and then gapped early in pre. So ultimately worked out nicely. As that overnight or as that afternoon VWAP hold yesterday. So keep in mind that's our number one afternoon play, straight out of the ebook. It was Jivo the other day. If you remember Jivo on what is today, Monday? Jivo on Monday into the afternoon, exact same thing. So all right, let's talk about BNGO today. So as of right now, you had that early spike up to 230. I would probably look at that entry of 2 midday, late day with risk on VWAP. So, whoops, close. BNGO recap of VWAP hold hard break yesterday. Today, BNGO ideally week open break of whole dollar of 2, risk on VWAP for day 2 move. Keep in mind it is higher float. So have realistic expectations. This probably isn't going to be a 500% runner. So just keep that in mind. I'd like to make that point. We saw the ACYs, the RHEs, the UUUs, the TCCOs. Okay, just have realistic expectations for something like BNGO. It's not gonna go 5,000% today, or 500%, I should say. Whoops. NLS. NLS isn't doing anything, is it? Yeah, I mean, no offense, Bronst, but I don't know. I don't know. Bronst, help me out. Why would I care about NLS? I mean, it's a stay-at-home fitness play, but this is like 5 red days in a row. So, I mean, sorry, but XP. I mean, if you want me to be like, oh, keep holding it after 5 days in a row, well, I'm not gonna say that. It just looks dead for now, So XP EV play. I might have to sneeze. First green day after some ugly moves. Totally VWAP hold high day break. So first green day on this, and Tesla's green again. Tesla's announcing good numbers in China. BT just keeps going. I expect these China EV plays to continue to be strong. I don't know if you saw the news on Tesla, but they're crushing it in China. And so XP EV's basically just a sympathy play. A lot of you asking about IPDN. Oh, I tell you, it's funny how many 830 runners we have. Because, I mean, it's like, I know IPDN spiked at 820, but it's like I'm getting ready for the live stream. And it's funny because I'm like, well, why do you guys care about IPDN? Oh, now I know why you care. It's up 63% in 10 minutes. So, what do we got here? We got an 820 PR. Networking, training, educational. Oh. So this is like some sort of remote work, remote staffing thing, and now they're in blockchain. Beautiful. Love it. It's a breakout over 2. Is this a newer issue? 6 million float. Beautiful. So you got to let it set the top. Love this BSPR. And, this is that situation where I say they know how to play the game. They do a blockchain PR at 8:30 in the morning. I mean, and again, I talked about this with Netty. I talked about with all of these dip and rips, okay? These are not investments. These are not swing trades, but they're killer trading opportunities. And IPDN knows how to play the game. They drop a 820 PR with blockchain in it. Well done. So let it set the top, let it yank at the open, and at any point it breaks the high of the day. It's good for a day trade. Love this BSPR and the timing. Well done, sketchy penny stock with the 8:30 a.m. PR. They should add weed and they should add electric vehicles and So anyway, no, love IPDN. It's already traded 4 million shares, 6 million float. Beautiful. Beautiful. GME on a red to green. GME, GME's a red to green every day. Yeah. GME's a red to green every day. We've talked about this stock a million times. Now, if you buy, now you got to have a plan, okay? Let's say you buy the red to green on GME, and then it trickles up and then starts to fade, goes back red on the day. That doesn't mean you hold it no matter what. You stop out, have a plan, but this is textbook red to green every single day. I'm going to finish on BTBT. Oh, man. Slow down, BTBT. Let's, whoops, where's my stylus? So 1250 was the breakout the other day on, what is today? Monday. So Monday was the breakout. I would love to see this consolidate back at that 1250 area. And then give us a break, afternoon break on this. And then risk down on 12. Keep an eye on Bitcoin, obviously. If keep in mind with all these crypto names, if it falls apart, let's say Bitcoin yanks, you want to be careful with any of these crypto names. So, all right, my main idea is still Netty. Yep. So, focus. It's something I make a point of almost every day. There's so much going on out there. Focus on as minimal as possible. So maybe you don't like Netty. Maybe you're like, EVs, I don't buy it. Maybe you prefer crypto. Well, if you prefer the crypto ideas, you got IPDN, you got BTBT. If you don't like sketchy, low float penny stocks, you got GME. Tesla's green. There's never been a time where there's something for everyone. Listen, if you're a true penny stock guy or a girl, there's been so many 5-cent OTCs going too. So that's the biggest thing I'm going to stress over and over and over again. And we talk about it every day in the Steady Trade team. That's why we do the worksheets in the Steady Trade team. If you're struggling, so if you're like, well, Tim, you're telling me to focus. How do I focus? Steady Trade team will do that for you. Every day, twice a day, we do this stuff live. So, but that being said, pick your favorites. Be willing to miss. If you pick the wrong one. So say Netty is my favorite, and Netty just gets crushed at the open. I use the bus station analogy all the time. Wait 5 minutes and there's going to be another one. So there's never been a time that I can remember to have less FOMO. It's just wait 5 minutes and there's another runner. The best example I give you was Monday. ACY goes nuts. Then 15 minutes later, RHE goes nuts. Later in the day, UUU goes nuts. Later in after hours, TCCO went nuts. It's just, so just keep that in mind. There's no reason to break your plan and get overwhelmed by FOMO right now. All right. Have a great day, my friends. Check out the Steady Trade team. Remember, it is a full market day tomorrow. I get a lot of questions. People think it's a half day. Full market day tomorrow, all the way up till 4 p.m. close, but then market is closed Friday. So, all right, have a great day.